this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
Carr with a play fake to Jacobs.
And his first pass is incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. To throw again. Carr. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. There for the sack, Everson Griffin. Carr and the Raiders following the sack, looking up at a 3rd and long. To throw is Carr. And that is incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Fielded just inside the 30. That'll be a 49-yard punt, 6 yards there on the return. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. And he'll get this up to about the 40. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
General West. Two.
Play fake. Cousins lets it fly for Thielen. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And the safety, Carl Joseph, there to knock that one away.
We all know how important momentum is in a game, and when an offense decides to take a deep shot downfield, they're trying to create a big play and put doubt in the defense's mind the rest of the ball game. And in this case, the defense won the battle, batted the ball away deep down.
And the pressure too much that time as Cousins goes down. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
On play action, it's Carr. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Carr. Caught by Nelson left side. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Throw left side, taken in by Renfro. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. They do go for it. It's Carr. That's to his running back, complete. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
First down at the 45-yard line.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
On 2nd and 9, Carr. And he is going to go down. They sack him on the final play of the first quarter. Second quarter from Oakland, the homestanding Raiders with the football here, as they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up. Carr and the Raiders following the sack, looking up at a 3rd and long. Shotgun now for Carr. Renfro bringing it in over the middle. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line, and that is not near enough. It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to 4th down. Carr going to go on 4th down. Able to find Walter. That's complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one. Carr will come up here with a 1st and 10, and he's 6 of 7 now on this drive. Now Carr. Escaping the pressure right. Over the middle, complete. That's Jacobs. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Josh Jacobs, 29 yards, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson. And that makes it 7-zip Oakland. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
Throwing on second down. Cousins. Open here, Adam Thielen. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 16 yards, a first down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
A run on first down, but it's not going to get him much. Maybe a yard, and that's all. Gary and Conley, the one to bring him down. On second and 9, Cousins. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 38-yard line.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Vikings.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report, but business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
They will come up on a 1st and 5 following the encroachment penalty.
Gun. Stay at home. Stay at home. Run out.
Cousins now. Throw left side on target to Thielen. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. 20 yards on both of those plays back-to-back there. They are moving now. It's another first down. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. From 13 yards out, as they are now on the board here in the first half. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? RAC.
Run after catch, and he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And with still more than a minute to go in the half, time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. J.J. Nelson, the intended target. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
What down? Blue 80? 54 Mike. I'm coming. 93. 93.
Working from the gun, it's Carr. He's got a man open. It's Hunter Renfro. And all the way down to the 29. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Play action. Now it's Carr. He's got his man on the crossing route. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Possibly a good spot here to take a shot as they come out with 3 receivers to the left on 2nd and less than a yard. Again, it's Carr. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter. A lot of time to change things. Now Carr. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range, but boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board, but give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
A big run there, 29 yards and a first. I don't think that's what the defensive coordinator had in mind there. You got him pinned back inside the 5, and then you let him rip off that long run.
You're already anticipating the film session, aren't you?
There's going to be some anger.
Yeah, it's not going to be at the greatest hits, is it? Because they didn't hit anyone on that play. Supposed to have them pinned back deep. Instead, they leave a big crack, a gaping hole, and guess what? They're in bad position right now.
On 1st and 10, Cousins. And Rudolph has it left side. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Listen to me. 56 is the mic. Let's go, tackle. Let's go. We got this. We got this.
Hey, seam 6. Seam 6.
56. And here we go. Watch the pass. Watch the pass.
Watch the 48.
56. Double dog. Double dog. That's the way.
Now Cousins. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 23 yards the pickup there.
First down, Vikings.
Jahan, Manny!
56. I'm scared.
First.
56 to Mike, boy. 56. Check 56.
Hey. Nice 7.
Here I come. Here I come. 56 to Mike. 50.
Gun.
Watch the back.
Play action now. Cousins. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece. 7-7 our score. Fielded about a yard deep. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Oh, you got deep? Check it out, Reed.
Pilot, 64, weak. Hey, 382, lane 50.
First down, here's the run with Cook. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
50.
Watching you guys. Here we go. 55's Mike, guys. 55.
Again, it's Cook. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
Recon, 152 fighter. Hey, we're good. Gun.
Ringo.
Hey, echo.
Now Cousins. And the Raiders have got him. Maurice Hurst able to get him down for a loss of 11. And it brings up 4th down. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So it just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Call that 49 yards on the punt. They do get 7 back on the return. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Their defense did its job, yielded no points. Now it's the offense's turn.
And how much fun is that when you...
And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down. Harrison Smith on the safety blitz, able to get the sack. To try again after the sack. Carr, that's complete to Williams out of the backfield. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's able to get it to the 33, good enough for a 1st down. A nice 1st down pickup on a gain of 6. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Carr going to throw. Throw right side going to be caught by Waller. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
Watch the
80 weapon.
15. Check.
On 2nd down now. Richard. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. Carr to throw on 3rd and 1. They'll find his running back here, Richard. And he's got the 1st down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. Carr will come up here with a 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Back now in the East Bay. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. Carr now on 1st down. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. They've got another 1st down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now. Carr now 5 for 5 on the drive. He's responded after the interception. It's 1st and 10. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Eric Kendricks in on the tackle. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Hey.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Carr. Caught by Nelson left side. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, That makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
From the gun now on third down, Carr. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And he's going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down. Carr will come up here with a 1st and 10, and he's up to 7 for 7 now on this drive alone. From the gun, it's Carr. Throwing the out route and complete. It's Williams. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They've got another first down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now. A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal.
You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there.
Carr gives to Rashard. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Now, what's the thinking here? Because a touchdown would be nice, but you've ensured yourself a chance at 3 in the lead, so how worried are you about the 6?
You're not very worried about if you're confident in your kicker. And if you got a kicker who put it through the post, you feel really good about trying to bleed that clock down. In an ideal scenario, your kicker puts it through the post as the clock hits zeros.
Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They come up on what could be a pivotal 3rd and goal now in a tie ball game. Shotgun now for Carr. Flushed out right. He can run for it, and he will. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. And no movement for the field goal unit to break this tie. They're going to go for this thing. 4th and goal. Here we go. They'll go for it. It's Carr. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Anthony Harris. The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. He's at the 40, the 20, 10, 5, and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. In a tie game, 4th quarter, that's about as big of a defensive play as you can possibly make.
And it didn't happen by accident. That was scouting right there. They've seen things that have happened before. They knew in certain situations the type of plays they like to run, read it, and were able to go after the football, get it, and take it into the end zone for a touchdown for themselves.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football.
A crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And he will take this one home. It's